our next section is rounding off decimal numbers. Suppose you were asked to round off this number to the 10th position. Well, first, you write down the number and you look for the 10th position. That's the 10th position. So either the answer will be 3.2, or you add 1 to that position and the answer is 3.3. One of those two will be the answer. How do you tell which one it is? You go to the next position. If this digit is less than 5, don't add the 1. If this number here is not less than 5, that is, it's 5 or more, you do add the 1. If you added the 1, the answer will be 3.3. But since this digit is less than 5, the answer is 3.2. If you were asked to round off this number, 7.9254 to the 100th position. Well, first you need to decide where the 100th position is. That's the 10th, that's to the 100th. Notice I started to the right of the decimal. So either 7.9 is the answer, or you add 1 to that position, and you get 8.0. Which is 8? One of those two is the answer, 7.9 or 8. How do you tell? Let me try this again. I only went to the 10th position, I'm sorry. We were asked to go round off to the 100th position, 7.9254. That's the 10th, that's the 100th. Either that number, 7.92 is the answer, or you add 1 to the 100th position, and you get that. One of these two will be the answer. Look at the next digit to the right of the thousands. If this digit is 5 or more, you add the 1. If it's not 5 or more, that is, if it's less than 5, you don't add the number. Since it is 5 or more, we add the 1, and the final answer is 7.93. When you round this number to the 100th position, you get 7.93. So you have to find out where the position is they're talking about, and it's that position and all the digits to the left, or one more in that position. Let me show you what I meant in that last statement. If you had 72.314589625, and you're being asked to round off to the millionth position. Well, you have to find the millionth position. 10th, 100th, those are the thousands. Right there, that's the millionth position. Either that will be your answer. Either 72.314589 will be your answer, or you add 1 to that position, you get 10, carry 9, 5, 4, 1, 3, 72.314590. One of these two numbers will be your answer. Since now that 9, or that digit, whether it's 9 or not, is in the millionth position. Go over one more to the right. Since that number, 6, since that digit, 6, is 5 or more, I add the 1, and that's my answer. If this digit would have been a 4, or 3, or 2, or 1, or a 0, this would have been the answer. I wouldn't have added the 1. Sometimes you add the 1, sometimes you don't add the 1. It depends on the next position. Whatever position they tell you to round off to, go to the position to the right of that. If it's 5 or more, then you add the 1. If it's not 5 or more, that is if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, that is less than 5, you don't add the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 8, 4, 3, 1. Point 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. You're being asked to round off to the 100 millionths. Well, the tenths, the hundredths, the thousands, these are the millions. That's the 1 millionth, the 10 millionths, that's the 100 millionths. So, either the answer is what I just boxed, or add 1 to that position. For the record, what you're really adding is 0.00000001. You're adding 1 to that position, and you're not affecting the other ones. That is, you're really just adding 0. Either this will be the answer, or this will be the answer. How do you tell which one? Go to the digit to the right of the 100 million. Go to the 4. Since that's less than 4, don't add the 1. Adding the 1 did not give us the answer. I'm not suggesting that you always add the 1 and then pick one. And decide first if you're going to add the 1 or not. We'll start doing that. I'm just showing you that if you really bad at this, can narrow it down to 1 or 2 answers. 50-50 chance you get it right. Now what if I give you this? 0.99999999848. Now I ask you to round off to the 100 million. Well, tens, hundreds, those are the 1 tens, 100 thousands, and these are the millions. The 1 millions, the 10 millions, the 100 millions. And we're rounding off to the 100 millions. So, there it is. There it is. 0.9999999. The question is that the answer, or do I add the 1? Go to the next position, which happens to be the 1 billionth. And if this digit is 5 or more, and of course it is, I add my 1. I get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. There's my decimal, and 10. 1. It rounds off to 1. Rounds off to 1. Okay, that finishes the section on rounding off decimal numbers.